spoke with both Dr. Leslie Neely and doctoral student Kimberly Davis to learn more about their work. Take a look. What is the importance of this study, not only to you guys, but as a whole?
Yeah, so we are really targeted on helping individuals with autism, intellectual developmental disabilities in a very high stakes situation, which is interactions with our first responders. So we feel very passionately that we want to keep everybody safe, first our first responders and our individuals with disabilities. And so that kind of inspired this work where we're looking at a very compact training to add on to existing trainings to help everybody understand how to de-escalate.
What specific training methods or tools could you describe are being used to conduct this study?
So we use non-physical de-escalation tactics. So a task list that was, we worked with individuals who have autism. They were adults with with autism, and they helped us kind of tailor what would they like to see when they're interacting with the first responder.
And how would you say that this differs from traditional training other than not being hands-on?
Yeah, so we are incorporating a lot of simulations in the training. It is inspired and informed by autistic adults. And then this next piece that we're doing right now is integrating AI solutions so that the training can be provided in the moment, because that is a big barrier that we're hearing when that situation is going on. So that is kind of our active research that we're working on right now.
Were there any outside forces that were being implemented to gather data?
We worked with first responders, clinicians in an outpatient setting, also teachers. So we've kind of tailored it to different populations.
All within a local span, you would say?
Yes, within the San Antonio community.
Okay, and can you explain what that feedback has been like?
Yeah, so really interesting is we just held a big workshop last week, and there is such interest, there is such excitement for this type of training. There is a desire from our first responders for this training. And they were really excited that it was informed by autistic adults. So this isn't just another training that the researchers developed, but it's really from the community. We've also had very great success in doing the training. It was well received, and we got feedback that they are implementing it and they're already having really productive de-escalation situations.
And how would you say your de-escalation strategies are both being safe and respectful for those that have disabilities?
Individuals with autism spectrum disorder, they frequently encounter challenges with social communication, impulsivity, and understanding rules that can contribute to escalated interactions with first responders or other individuals that they interact with. That could result in harmful restraint practices. So we're working to kind of eliminate all of the hands-on, the touching, and more of using space between the individual and the first responder. You know, when we talk, we ask a lot of questions when we're trying to interact, and it's kind of minimizing talking and asking questions. So things like that aren't hard to implement, but that we probably wouldn't think to do in the moment.
If there's a parent watching at home, what is one thing that you guys could advise them to do if they have a child with disabilities at home?
All of our first responders have said the caregiver is the most valuable source of information in that moment. And so to help the first responders to understand how that individual communicates is number one. Let them know, hey, he communicates with pictures, or he communicates with gestures, or him rocking back and forth is not agitation. That's the way he soothes himself.
All right. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us this morning. I'm excited to hear about part 2 and this AI integration of the research. So hopefully I can hear from you soon.
Thank you very much.